What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another My Story Matters Monday. I am Ellis, and I am currently recording this week's My Story Matters Monday at the beach. One of the perks of living at Vanguard University, you live about 10-15 minutes away from the beach. So I get to be here recording with the nice ocean breeze, the sun shining in my face, and occasionally an airplane fly by, potentially mess up the audio quality, but hopefully not. To kick things off, I'm gonna start with a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Fresno, most for pretty much all of my life. I have one sibling, a younger brother, and he is currently a freshman in college, and that's exciting. And we all live with my mom and my dad. We all live together, and I started going to Vanguard University the fall semester of 2018 in August, my freshman year. And I've been going to Vanguard ever since. And I enjoy every moment of it, studying communications with an emphasis of video and film, media. So all things entertainment is what I'm into. Those of you who may know me, know a big part of me is music. It's definitely a big part of me. If you don't know, I do have a SoundCloud, and if you just look up my name, you will find it with a side view of my face as a profile. Here's the side of my face, just in case you don't recognize it. Definitely, I can't describe myself without music being in the conversation. Rather, not just producing, but like just music in general. Like instruments. I've been playing instruments ever since I could. Maybe at 2 years old, I started keeping rhythm on a small little drum set that my parents bought for me. And ever since that, it just expanded to the piano, to the bass, to the cello, to the organ, and whatever my hands could pick up. I couldn't pick up a wind instrument like I wanted to in elementary school. I wanted to play saxophone, the trumpet, or the clarinet. And I put those all on a list of instruments. The school asked me, what instrument do you want to learn how to play? I put all of them on a list, all three of those items. And my mom came back home with a cello in her hand. I didn't even put that on those. I didn't even know what that was. She came home with it. And that was an instrument I stuck with in elementary school. And now I play here at the Vanguard Orchestra. Definitely. Music is a big part of my life, and even with producing, that's been a big part of my life. I didn't start producing until I got here at Vanguard University, and their communications department had a little MIDI keyboard and GarageBand. This is the basic thing to just make music, and I went in there and that kicked off my producing career. Basically, I started all in a little room with a piano keyboard in there. I only had about a couple keys on there, and I just found my passion just doing that with something with such little equipment. Everyone always talks about having all the big studio setup, all the monitors and everything. You really don't need all that. If you have a passion for something, you would do whatever it takes to record. I started recording music when all I had was my phone and old piano that had a couple working keys. And I would record that and combine them together with Audacity. If y'all don't know what Audacity is, that's literally the most basic way to combine audio together. My grandmother had that on her only computer that she's ever owned in her lifetime. Made in 1944, I think. Still functions. But having a grandfather as a pastor was so great, but unfortunately he had caught Alzheimer's when me and my brother were growing up. So like at the age of, we were young, like maybe 7 or 8 maybe. And when we started the family started noticing he had Alzheimer's. But what was so great about our grandfather as a pastor, his legacy, we were able to learn so much from his legacy that it really, like the lessons that he taught other people, they were able to give to us. And we were able to use it and apply it to our lives. Not even Alzheimer's could stop his message. Also, another problem with being at the beach, there are people out here, yes, and just a truck passed by, you potentially heard that. Don't worry, I'm 6 feet away from anybody. No one is even a football field yard close to me. Football field yard don't make, yeah. But just having our grandfather in our lives for that short period of time that he was able to be there, really helped us. And his lessons that we get from like our cousins and everything, we were able to take that and use it in our lives in the future. Man. So it's definitely sad when he passed away, and it definitely hit our family hard when he did. And it definitely affected me in a way that I didn't think would. But I was definitely able to take everything that he's learned from me and use it today, become the person that I am today. And I try to really model myself after him, just because wherever you went around Fresno, just around California, places you could go some places and all you have to do is mention his name, and they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, you're related to him? You're related to Marion Sanders?" That is something like that just have a positive influence on just everyone around you. Is just something I wanted to model after, and I try to be as genuine and as nice as I possibly can whenever I go out into the world. Really, I want people to see I am a Christian and I do model myself. Try to be like Jesus every day. We're gonna stop it right there. Okay, station break. Hold up. One of my favorite Bible verses, growing up in Bible school, it's definitely helped me on my journey with Christ today, will be John chapter 1, verses 1 through 3. And it goes, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made." Now, you might ask, why is that my favorite Bible verse? And it's my favorite Bible verse because of a question that ran through my mind a lot as a Christian. Even as close as just a couple months ago, I've asked the question, Is God real? And I've asked that question so many times. And I hear some of the reasons why some people choose not to believe in God. And one of the big things that I hear, and it kind of influenced my way of thinking back then too, was if God was real, then why does he allow all these bad things to happen? And I, for one, I am definitely too unqualified, and I don't have enough time to answer that question. How I look at it, though, is I look at my life, and actually I can honestly just look at the universe, the earth, even the sand here, and just see how magnificent and glorious, and just look at how life works, how it all came to be, and how just the small things like my heart beating and all of those small things, how it came to be. And I didn't do any of this on my own. I didn't do any of this at all. I didn't create anything. I didn't provide life to everyone that's ever existed. I didn't create the universe. Something so powerful had to have created. Something so powerful like Jesus. And something that wasn't just an accident or something that just happened, like the theory of the Big Bang. It's one of the big ones. I just look at all of the things all the miracles that God has put in my life, everything that he's done for me, my brother, my mom, and I say, how is it all possible without God? And that's kind of been my mindset as far as, obviously lately, and it's definitely been my mindset as of recently with all the stuff I've been going through. Everything with COVID, all the death and everything that we're seeing, definitely gotten me through these tough times. I'm not picking the beach to record every game, bro. I promise. So, just a few closing thoughts. Thank you guys for listening again to My Story Matters Monday, whether you listen through the whole thing or you skip to this part. Thank you for listening. And if you guys see me around campus, don't be afraid to say hello. And if you guys see my Instagram or anything, go ahead, give it a follow. If you want to re-download Spotify, support my music, go ahead and do that. I'm really not sure if I'm supposed to be doing this on the SFD page, but I am. But thank you guys for listening. Hope to see you guys around campus. You guys have a blessed day.